I'm Julie McDonald. I'm from Washington, D.C. I major in engineering physics, and I am Golden Delight captain.
Hi, everyone. You guys will be coming with me today to see my day in a life. What time is it? It's currently 8:27. I just took a shower, so that's why the mirror's a little, if it hasn't dried already. Yeah, I took my shower. I took my morning medications already. So now I'm about to brush my teeth and do my daily skincare routine.
All right, so why did you choose A&T?
I actually chose A&T. The first time I was on A&T was 2015 when my high school band performed at Hough halftime. And I saw Golden Delight, and I was like, ooh, I want to be a part of that team. And then once I researched the school, I saw that it was the top school that produced African-American engineers, and that's what I want to be. So I was like, okay, it's a perfect match. I did the rest of my steps off camera. Now I'm about to get dressed and fix my hair. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, I actually been ready. I'm just waiting for my roommate so we can go to campus together. This is my outfit for today. It's just a little pants, tracksuit.
So with the degree in engineering and aspirations to go into like AI and things like that, how do you foresee the future for women in tech?
Oh, wow. That's very interesting. That's a good question. But okay, I actually did, back in high school, I did a volunteer type of community service type thing called Girls in Technology. And we had so many women from all over who came and shared their stories of how they had to work and earn their positions as as bosses and managers. And I was like, I want to do that. Like, it was just so inspiring, and I was like, I just want to do that. Like, I love math, I love technology, so I hope I can one day take the spot that they were in and share my stories of how I got to where I got to be. But yeah, that's it.
So how do you balance school band and everything else?
Oh, that's an easy question. I've been doing a passion of mine, school, everything else my whole life. So basically, at the age of either 6 or 7, I started all-star competitive cheerleading, and I did that for almost 10 years. Then once I got to high school, 9th grade, I started band dancing, and I did that for all 4 years. And now I'm doing collegiate band dancing, and I'm still doing it. So for me, it's still not that hard because I've always been doing a passion, school, and I don't have nothing else. So it's like I'm not really sacrificing anything because it's always been that in school. So if I've always been busy. I can't sit in one spot for too long. I have to do something. Okay, guys, I just got out of my 10 a.m. class. It was my intro to prog and stat. Now I'm headed back to the student center to either do some homework or get some Starbucks. I really want some Starbucks, so let's see if I get it.
I see that you interact with a lot of BGMM members across campus, young, old, even with interaction with, as we say, new girls.
Yeah.
And veteran members. Like what's that? Is that purposeful to be interactive with the program or different members? Because sometimes you can just say, oh, I'm a member of this section and I'm gonna be with my people, but you're with everybody. How is that?
Hi, you guys. I'm Judy's manager, Bria. Okay, guys, this is my dance sister, Julia. Oh my God, it's Marcellus and Kim.
Yo, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? My name is Zachary Stewart. I'm Jules' favorite brother, her favorite brother. You know what I'm saying? Her favorite brother.
I actually love seeing everybody from different sections, especially on campus. It's like, oh, I finally get to see you, like, you know, not in practice uniforms, or it's like I get to like have a conversation with you and not specifically talk about oh, you know this music? Or you know this dance move today? Like, you know, like a regular conversation, like, did you eat today? Or how was class? Like, I actually like enjoying seeing people from different sections. I have friends from every section, whether it's mellow, drumline, tuba. I just enjoy seeing them outside of practice. I interact with everybody. And even if I don't know your name, if I know you by face and I know that you're in the band, I'm going to speak. Just because.
Because you're nice like that.
Yeah. Just because. Oh, my God. Like, that's the whole menu. And today would be Wednesday, the 24th. They restock everything on the 25th. Okay. So I did get my Starbucks, but they didn't have my favorite drink. They didn't have my favorite drink, which is the pink drink. So I'm a little heartbroken. So I had to get the vanilla bean frappuccino, which is still pretty good, but I'm trying to know when y'all hearts is set on. Oh, run me over then. Run me over.
Not Jewel, you got the wrong one. Go the wrong way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Nah. I ain't playing with you.
You really trying to run me over.
Yeah, I'm currently helping Abria move in to her new apartment. Yeah, she says hi.
So coming from dance and doing flag your senior year in high school to now being in Golden Delight where they do everything, like literally never leaving the field. How was that transition?
It wasn't too difficult, but my body had to adjust. In high school, we kind of did the same thing almost. I wouldn't say for 9th and 11th, it was more so just the dance feature and then sitting to the side and then coming back on for like the band dance or something like that. But then senior year, my coach started teaching us how to twirl flag, and we started incorporating flag in our features and on the field. So which I'm grateful for, because when I got to Golden Delight, that's what everybody do, twirl a flag. So I'm grateful for the basics he taught me. It brought me a long way. My body had to adjust though, being on the field with Golden Delight, because the entire time we're physically moving. We probably sit on the sideline for like a few 8 counts, and other than that, I have to manage my breath and breathing throughout the whole show. Like, there's little to no time to just sit. So my body had to adjust, which was kind of difficult. But since I've been doing it since freshman year, I'm kind of used to it now.
Okay, I took a tiny nap, and it made me even more tired. I'm going to get dressed for practice at practice. So.
Wait, is it started? They think this girl is so weird. I promise I'm not.
This is Jada, everyone. Say hi to the people.
Hello.
We're on our way to practice.
So last year, Golden Delight went through a transition in leadership, like literally right before the first performance, which was in Houston, National Battle of the Bands. And it seemed as if the season last year was more so leadership by committee versus an appointed leader. Mm-hmm. And you were one of the people that was on committee. So how was it managing last season?
That was really difficult. We had and the change was so dramatic, especially because it was during band camp. So it was 5 leaders, and in my opinion, that's too many. Mm-hmm. There wasn't that one person that made the final call. It was too many people on just the same plane. So it was a lot of miscommunication. And you would think having 5 leaders doing 5 different things would be helpful, but if anything, it kind of did the opposite. But we made it work, surprisingly. But it was just and then the other members of the team, they were like, well, who do we listen to? Like, do we listen to her or do we listen to her? And it was like, do we listen to all of them? It was just like, we all had a different role, and it was just one was in charge of communication, one was in charge of flag, stands, walk, and then field. I said flag already. And it was just a little chaotic, but we made it work eventually. It was kind of rough, but yeah.
So this year, there was solidified leadership and you as the captain. So with the confusion going into the performance last year, having things solidified and in place this year, how was it different?
It's very different because I make the final calls now, and sometimes you can't always make the best call. Sometimes people make wrong calls, and it's okay. And it's just being in charge of 23 girls. It gets a little challenging. And then plus, because last year there was no solidified, oh, she's captain and she's or she's this or she's that. It's more so sometimes I feel like I get taken less seriously just a little bit, just because it's like just last year I was in the same position with 4 other girls. And now this year I'm up there, and it's like sometimes I have to tell people like, hey, like this is this and this is that. I need you, cooperate. So sometimes I feel like it gets taken advantage of, but we work our way around it.
So how is it working with the staff of Golden Delight with Miss Tiff and Miss Tanika?
I actually enjoy working with staff. I had to adjust to the way things were ran, especially compared to last year and this year. Miss Tiff, she's usually the visionary. She sees what she wants, and she gives us our sets, and we make it happen. So she sees something, we create it, and she approves of it, and then that's that. And then Miss Tanika, she comes and she cleans like the smaller things, like make sure your toe is pointed, make sure you're looking this way. So it's like, it's a working machine. So it's like both of them do their strengths, and we adapt or accommodate for them. So it's like,
Golden Delight, literally the definition is versatility.
yes.
What does that mean to you?
Versatility to me means just well-rounded, like all around. Being able to do more than one thing, or being able to adjust and switch up, whether it's the genre of the dance or dancing, twirling. Like, we literally bleed, sweat, cry versatility. That's what we do. That's what we're known for. Whether you're dancing, twirling a flag, or twirling a baton. Nobody on the team does one thing. You either do 2 or you do all 3.
What do you want your legacy to be as a member of the BGMM?
I would like my legacy to be, I want to be known as someone who never gave up, no matter what obstacle or situation was thrown my way. I feel like I've been through a lot in my life since I was born. I've been pushing since I came out the womb. And I just want to be known as someone who just kept going no matter how hard it got. I also want to be known as a humble person. I was always taught to be humble. There's always someone out there who's better than you, and you can always learn from someone. I want to be known as the person who always helped, whether it was dancing or just letting a member of my team come to me and vent about their day. Like, I actually like listening to people, and I feel like a lot of people need that person that they could just go to and just talk to. I want to be known as not just a great dancer, but a great person all around. Just a person who is genuine and a person you can have a conversation with and hardworking and all of that.